Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another Cold War video. And an hour ago, Call of Duty released the roadmap for Season 5 that's coming August 12th, which is approximately exactly a week from now. So it's going to be next Thursday. So I'm going to click on the roadmap, look through that real quickly, and then click on the intel. Actually, I open on the other page. So I'm going to give my thoughts. I mean, some of it you guys might have seen already or know what's coming, but I just want to get my thoughts on it. Yeah, I'm gonna just do what I usually do: start on the left and then finish off on the right hand side. Um, and the top left, I believe, is more like the lead. So this is the main big thing, I guess. Usually, I feel like that's coming for the season. And the first one is Double Agent. It had a trailer today. I already talked about it. It's kind of like an Among Us, kind of like detective in a way mode that's coming. It looks pretty cool. It would play really well, like I mentioned in that video, that if they um, turn off the mini map, turn off all indicators, and you're basically just going on pure instinct and gut feeling and trust, that I think will make the mode succeed the most. I know people are going to complain, why is the mini map turned off? Why aren't there any indicators? This and that. But I feel like for it to succeed, they have to turn off everything. You go on pure instinct and use your senses to see where people are at, who's around you. You gotta always keep an eye on your back and stuff like that. Demolitions also come in. I think that's a bomb mode. I don't remember exactly how that plays, so you're just gonna have to Google it, or maybe I'll do that later. Echelon is the new multiplayer map. It's pretty big, I believe, and it's the one that kind of looks like Dome. I hope it kind of plays like Dome, because Dome is probably in the top 3 all-time fan favorite Call of Duty maps, if not number 1. It has to be either that or like Nuketown is pretty iconic, and Terminal, which funny enough wasn't in Modern Warfare. But Dome, by far, I think is one of the best maps of all time. Um, if they brought that back somehow, that would just blow everything out of the water. Slums, again, another fan favorite map from the Black Ops series. It got reimagined pretty much since Black Ops 1, 1, 2, 3, and now 4 and Cold War, I believe. So I believe they've always had that as a reimagining. Showroom, which is a new 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3 mini map, I'm gonna call it. So that's pretty awesome. And I'm honestly, people, like I say before or all the time, YouTubers, they fake everything, but I'm generally seeing all this for the first time. It's been kind of a busy day. I saw the trailer and a couple other things, but most of this I'm seeing for the first time. So this is pretty awesome. Um, Even Echelon, I heard people talk about it, but I never really like dived into it and stuff like that, because people tend to clickbait on a lot of stuff. So I love and just wait till the official word comes out, because people have learned to just throw any BS to the wall and hopefully something's gonna stick. But to finally see it come true is pretty amazing. So Drive-In is a new 6 versus 6 map, which is a reimagining from Black Ops 1, which um, is good because it's maybe hinting at maybe, and I'm saying um, maybe some Willard Wyler tie-in, because Drive-In is one of the maps that inspired Lee Ross to do the whole movie director theme and stuff like that. A lot of that Willard Wyler stuff is taken from the Black Ops lore, I guess, or universe, the Call of Duty Black Ops universe. So if you see Drive-In, there's a lot of things in there that is very similar to the Afterlife arcade and stuff like that. So that means, or puts hope, that maybe we're trending towards getting that final reveal for the zombies community, to see that, hey, everything is all in the same universe. But who knows? We'll see how it goes. And Zoo was an Outbreak map, which is Awesome Outbreak map. Like I said too, even if like down the road they do a zoo reimagined and have it like almost like Jurassic Park, where the animals escaped or the dinosaurs escaped and stuff like that. Maybe you would have some creatures, maybe still in the cages that didn't break out yet. That would have been pretty cool. They kind of go with that theme a little bit in Outbreak. So if you want that, you just kind of go hop into to Outbreak. Now, one of my favorites, like I tell everybody too, I started on multiplayer years ago on Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and Ghost and even a little bit of Black Ops 1. So, and then I eventually loved the zombie storyline, but they're doing more storyline stuff in multiplayer, so that's pretty cool. So it keeps me uh, grounded into my roots of multiplayer. Like I love multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3. Like I said, even like Dome. Dome, hands down, is probably my favorite map. And I'm not just saying that because Echelon's there and whatever. It generally is a great map. You can, if they put if they put a Dome 24/7 right now in Modern Warfare 3 Xbox backward compatibility, it would probably be the most played map hands down over and over again. With all that being said, again, now I really love zombies and pretty much what I play most of the time. I still dive back into multiplayer. So there's a new Outbreak region called Collateral, which is already a multiplayer map, which I ended up hooking up my PlayStation and playing some Onslaught, and it's on Onslaught. There's some big open areas, so it's going to be a good map to train, assuming you get good teammates that don't like bring zombies to you, because that's the unfortunate thing when you play zombies. You want to train in your own area, but your teammates come running to you all the time and then disrupt what you're trying to do. There's a new Outbreak vehicle, which is a tank. And sorry this is so small, but I probably could have done this a little bit better, but again, it's just kind of breaking news, so to speak. New Outbreak equipment, which is a grapple, so that's going to be cool. Death perception. Now, the grapple is going to be good if they end up bringing back some superhero themes in zombies. That would be pretty sick. I forget what it's called. Heavy Metal Heroes? Is it Heavy Metal Heroes? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Death perception is an old perk from Black Ops 4. Tesla Storm is a new field upgrade. And can't wait to read what death perception, unless they didn't release the info yet. But I'll find that on the next page. New Outbreak objective, which is transport. And I tell people over and over again, transit was a prototype of sorts. So this is kind of like going to be similar to the bus, or maybe they're testing or trialing doing some trials for a future transit green run map, maybe. So that should be pretty cool. Warzone, I still play a lot of Warzone 2. Plunder's my favorite, and the same thing like I was saying about Double Agent. The more LTMs you have, the better, because stuff does get a little bit stale after a while. Because you play TDM, Kill Confirm, people are camping everywhere and it gets annoying, so you want to jump in and try different things. New map updates, good. So I hope that they're putting other locations other than just this little station, so we'll have to wait and see. Mobile broadcast station. I wonder if that's also symbolic of like maybe COD Mobile being canon in the universe symbolically. But that's probably a big reach. Another new mode, Clash. If that's a 50 versus 50, I'm going to be so freaking happy. Like, these games, and I hate to always sound like I'm bashing Apex, but some of these games, even like Fortnite at this point, needs a better 50 versus 50. I'm hoping that's some type of like 50 versus 50 mode, because I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be the most played mode, hands down, if it's a 50 versus 50 or something like that. Combat Scout, Tempered, and a new Gulag, which I'm not going to talk too much about until we get to the next page. Kitsune, so that was her name is Kitsune Striker, which is funny. They should have a Striker shotgun, but I think they already have it, so forget it. Hudson. Oh, so Hudson is in there. That's crazy. Battle Pass. Is that so? That kind of confirms that the director of Zombies isn't Hudson, because they wouldn't put him in here. So I'm actually interested to see new Battle Pass, EM2, a cane melee weapon, a Marshall pistol handgun, tech submachine gun, a flamethrower, new bundles, and I'm gonna have to hopefully wait for the next page because I can't read that. So okay, here is the next page. I'm just gonna kind of scroll through it. I'm gonna skip over some of the stuff, but she's a new bad guy. She's blowing up Echelon. She's blowing up a couple things. She's part of Perseus. She's a bad guy. She's Japanese. This is the new double agent where you can play either side. I love how they put this in there. That's so... You're not tricking anyone. Come on. That's pretty funny. I mean, it sounds like get your mind out the gutter, but they're not stupid why they did that. And it worked, because I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh wait, what's this over here? So that's pretty funny. Good job for them, because they got me on it for sure. Double agent, investigate. Okay, so double agents who must either eliminate everyone else or successfully set off explosives. Oh, so those are like the bad guys, the suspects, I guess you can call it, like in Among Us. Investigators who can use clues to target suspect double agents as wanted criminals who must work together to identify and eliminate. So that's cool, y'all working as a team. Like I said, that's all pretty cool. I just hope the mini-maps turned off so it's more immersive, I guess you can call it, because you're like really in there if everything's turned off, really trying to figure out what's going on. But we'll have to see. I'm gonna skip over some of the stuff. Domination. 2 teams battle out as attackers attempt to destroy a pair of active bombs. I'm not too great with some of these modes between like demolition and like search and destroy. Oh, okay, so search and destroy is 1 bomb site, where this is 2. Okay, I'll keep a mental note. 5 fresh multiplayer maps: Echelon, Slums, Showroom. This is a Black Ops 1 remastered. This is one of my favorite maps of all time that like people don't play or don't know about. And this should give people clues of Will or Wyler, how it's all part of the Black Ops universe. And I'm glad they're finally doing that, because I tell people like, oh my god, Treyarch's finally deciding, or Activision's deciding to put everything all in the same universe. I'm like, no, it's always been in the same universe. It's kind of like if a tree fall in the woods type things, type saying, whatever. But this has always been part of the same universe. Zoo, I'm gonna skip over that. Zoo, flamethrower. Wow, that goes pretty far. That's gonna annoy a lot of people, but it's fun. What did I want to look at? I forget now. What was it that I did want to look at? I'm just gonna scroll and see if I can figure out what I wanted to look at. Warzone maybe. Wait, what the heck? I thought that was a big hole in the ground. Never mind. I'm like, did they destroy more stuff? New perks. Tempered, which looks to fundamentally change armor values within Warzone. Under the effects of tempered, their armor plates are heavier and more reinforced. Only 2 of them are needed for an operator to be considered fully armored. Huh, that's pretty cool. New points of interest, mobile broadcast station redacted. And oh, so it's that and then something else. I don't know what it's gonna be. Oh, that's the gulag, which is the paintball thing. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's a smart idea. That's actually a really smart idea. I like that. Gulag Rush, Clash debut. Okay, so let's see. A spiritual successor to Warzone Rumble. Yeah, finally. This is gonna be the biggest thing in Warzone, 50 versus 50. Featuring select areas around. Oh well, yeah, it's a little bit. It's gonna be smaller areas, so that's kind of maybe the downfall. But 50 versus 50 is like the best mode in any battle royale, and I keep saying Apex needs to come get with the times. I think Apex just doesn't want to bury the hatchet, so to speak, and they were like, I don't want to do anything that Call of Duty does, but you're gonna have to if you want to survive. I mean, 50 versus 50 is like, it should be a staple in every battle royale. But, you know, some managers and owners, they rather fail their way than succeed listening to their employees or whatever. So, I mean, that's on them. For them, for their game to be like 2 years old and not have a 50 versus 50 or something other than 3 versus 3 or whatever it's called, it's just beyond me. But again, I know their backstory, the unfortunate situation that happened, and they don't want to, you know, say that they lost the fight, but if you want to kind of stay relevant, you're gonna have to succeed in a way. Anyways, besides all that, it's good that they're bringing back 50 versus 50, 200 points. Eliminate enemies will grant you. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait for that to come back. I think even before zombies or anything, I might just jump into 50 versus 50. So that's going to be cool. The red doors grow unstable, more volatile. Operators are now reporting in their mission briefings. Oh, that's cool if you get transported like some crazy place like the Dark Ether. That's going to be crazy. Or like, yeah, some of those Dark Ether places. Warzone and Black Ops Cold War content. Warzone. Okay, so that's Kitsune. That's Striker, which looks like almost like a Terminator, which is funny. Hudson looks so different. Four new weapons. EM2 Assault. Tech 9. A cane. I wanted to see. No, it doesn't matter. Marshall. That's like the buried gun. So is that like an Easter egg for buried, maybe something? That's almost like the Western gun that was in buried. It looks like. Oh, those are pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, this is probably what I think looks like the best. I know they say that every time, but this looks like it's the best minus zombies map. Oh no, it has Outbreak, so that's never mind. Might be the best. I think this might be the best season that's coming. I hate to sound corny, but like, this might actually be just as good, if not a little bit better than some of the other stuff. New perks, flamethrower, zoo. This alone right here, this is gonna be if this is 24/7, this is gonna be so popular. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys, if you want to check it out, just go on their Twitter account. I'll see you guys later.